Alright, I'm here at the Iola Bump and Jump with Matt Shriver, second place today. Matt, how was the race for you?
It was good, yeah. Super fun course. I hadn't pre-ridden it at all, so first lap was my pre-ride. Had a little bit of a rough start.
Yep.
Went a little bit too hard and then made a bobble and kind of lost the lead group for a couple laps there, and then it all kind of came back together on the third lap. So.
Yeah, you had a healthy lead after the first climb coming down in the bowl. I was down there taking some footage, and then every single person had to climb up that hill on their feet.
Yeah.
Coming out of the bowl.
Yeah, so. Coming out of the bowl, it was pretty slippery. There's definitely a good line, and I just hadn't pre-ridden it, so I took a bad line, but
okay.
That's racing. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, was it intentional to get out there ahead of everybody, or did that just kind of happen at the beginning?
Yeah, I can start pretty hard, and I definitely went into the red a little too far today. But it's just I like to get out front and not have to bump bars with anybody or get gapped out, at the start.
Right.
And because that's when the selection happens. There's always a selection, and when you're too far back, you're going to miss the group. And so it's nice to just stay out of trouble, get up front, and if you're behind somebody and then they unclip, you might have some trouble.
Right.
Like what happened to the guy behind me. I'm sorry.
Well, so you did pretty well with Plan B though today, because you did end up falling back, and I think that the farthest back you ever got was maybe sixth wheel, and there was a decent sized gap. Mater and Iola got off the front, and then you closed it down. That was a big gap to close down. It was probably more than a minute.
Yeah. It kind of took me a couple laps to get my rhythm, and the course started to get faster, started to get a little bit drier. It wasn't as greasy in the turns, and I'm not a great rider in the mud, and so it's more my style once I got going. And really, it was just keeping your bike going today.
Yeah.
And it was a little bit of a survival race, and just keep the gears turning. I pretty much had 2 gears today. It was a big ring and little ring, and whatever you're in the back. So
right.
It was a great course. It was super fun. I really enjoy coming to these races. And it's good to be back and see everybody here. And it's been 6 months, and I'm excited to be back.
Absolutely. Do you have any goals for the 2012 WORS season or anything like that?
Unfortunately, I think this is the last one for a little while, just because I have some travel with work and stuff. But I'd like to just kind of do the same thing when I'm around, come out and be near the front, and try and hang with Mater for a little bit.
Yeah, that's cool. And last question for you. Well, actually, I got 2 questions. Now, what's your team affiliation this year? You've got a new team, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm riding for the Honey Stinger Bontrager off-road team.
Okay, so that's the team that Abby is on, the yellow kit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
Yeah, it's a team out of Colorado, but they're expanding out to the Midwest and other regions, and it's it's a good team to be a part of. They support a lot of athletes, and it's a good brand, and I like what they're doing. It's fun to be a part of. So
waffles, everybody loves waffles.
Yeah, everybody loves waffles.
Absolutely. I like to choose myself. And then my last question for you is, do you have a question for our WORS series director, Don Edberg?
Do I have a question for him?
Yes.
Ooh, that's a good one. When is he going to be able to get out and mix it up?
Yeah.
That's my question.
I
see him out there riding every now and again, and it'd be cool to wonder when he's going to line up with everybody.
You're the second person today to ask me that. I'm going to ask him. We'll ask him twice.
Well, I hope he gets to. So.
All right, cool. Thank you. Congratulations.